What up YouTube? It's been a hot minute, hey? Who would have thought modifying cars cost money? Well, that's not a problem today because Jason at Mod Society reached out and said, yo, I've got this simple plug and play mod that I'd love for you to install and review, and I'll send it on out to you if you feel like you want to do something with it. So here we are. I said, yes, let's go for it. I'd love to do another YouTube video, car related stuff. So go ahead and send it on down, and he has. This is bad boy right here. It's a mirror folding kit. So it's basically if you've got the 86 BRZ where it has the button to auto fold the mirrors in and out. If you have that model of BRZ, mine's 2014 and it has it. So I don't know what models that maybe previous to that didn't have it. I'm not 100% sure. I assumed they all had it. But if you do, then you can basically get this mirror folding kit, which essentially when you lock your car, it automatically folds in the mirrors, and when you open it, it opens the mirrors. So I thought that'd be a cool little mod, and it gives me a chance to make another video and say hello, and I'm not dead, and I'm here, and things are still happening. There's been people asking in the comments also about an update on the mods that have been done, specifically like how the car's holding up pre-supercharger, because it's been what, 2 years since we put the supercharger in. The front lip is no longer on the car. That I repaired twice, and then the third time it was just gone. So it's got no front lip, but I can do another video possibly about what's happened since the supercharger, but we can get into that another time. Today is all about installing this auto folding mirror kit, which is basically plug and play. You just have to take the panel off your driver's door. I've never done that before, but how hard can it be, right? Doesn't stop us in the past doing things that we don't know how to do. So I'm gonna change the camera around, get this panel off, at least run you through how to do it. You can learn with me. How does that sound? Good? Good, let's do it. Also, I need to clean this place up because it's a mess. I'm gonna get a broom. Right, so from what I can tell, the kit pretty much comes with everything you need. Like I said, it's plug and play, and it's got it's even got a little plastic panel popper in there to remove any panels, and I think anything other is going to be a drill or a screwdriver. I think a Phillips head. Most of the screws in the door are Phillips head, and when I say most of the screws, I'm pretty sure there's only like 3 screws in there. Everything else is clips. So get your kit, get your screwdriver or your drill, and attack the door. So let's do that. So, oh hello, I'm over here. So we have a delivery. One moment. Right, so as I was saying, 3 screws. 2 of those screws are in the handle. So once you pop that off, you've got two screws there, and there's a screw underneath a little cap in your handle to open it. And the only other thing is like right here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. No, you can't really see it, but right here there's just a little plastic clip. You just remove that plastic clip, and then you're pretty much done. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the door and go from there. Right, so that required a little bit more force than I had anticipated, but what I was able to do is where the hinge connects the door to the frame, just here, I'm not too sure if you can see it, there's a little bar. In there you can kind of get your fingers in, and you need to give it a good pull to get that off. Once you start from this corner, just work your way around underneath the bottom. That door light there popped out, but it was no big deal, pop that back in. So then once you've undone all the clips from the bottom, slide it up to get it up over the lip of the door, and then you're Gucci. I've got a little seat here that I can rest the door on, so if you have one, perfection. If not, I guess you could just hold it up with one arm, just hold it up here, and then disconnect the cables. So let me see if I can move you in here.
So the first thing you want to do once your door panel is ajar is there's two cables here, central locking. Pop those out towards you. And that's it, they're out. So there's two little ball ends on them. They kind of go in the top, slide down and hook around. Just in case you're wondering how they go back in. And then next thing you want to do is unplug all the wiring. There's two harness points down here. Sorry, it's pretty dark. What's that? Is it just a clip? Can I leave that in there? Probably not, eh? Or I might have to just pop that light out. That light came out earlier. I'm just going to try and pop that light out. Hold on, I'll put you down. Yeah, it was easy for me to just pop that light out the door and undo the clip to get that out. Because your harness is actually going to go in, where'd this go? In here. The module is actually going to clip into that, so just need that out of the way, and then now we can get those ones down below. Right, so getting these plugs out, you would think it would be pretty straightforward, right? You just unplug it. What do you mean, dude? Just unplug it. So this one was alright. Pretty straightforward stuff. It's just push that in, pull it out. But the one that comes into the top, which is essentially your left and right mirror thing, the thing to push it in is right at the back here, and it's like impossible to get to. And I pulled on it so hard that the whole module just came out the door. So, I mean, I'm not upset about it. It'll just clip back in, but I don't know, if you're struggling with that plug specifically when you're doing this, if you can get the whole module out, you'll be better off for it. And then you can just unplug it from there, because you can actually get to the clip that pulls it out, because it's in your door that way. And trying to get your hand in and around to push on that, it was just impossible for me, but I just ended up pulling the whole module out of there. So yeah, I don't know. That might work easier for you if you're struggling with it, that's all. Right, I'm going to unplug that. Where are we? I'm going to unplug that and get the module. Right, so you might be looking at this and be thinking, nope, that is far too many wires. No thank you, not today. Don't panic. It's actually not that bad. That's a fuse, so forget about that. These just go into your original plugs. The only thing you really need to do is, the ones that were in your door, you plug into this harness. There's really only one way for them to go, so you can't get it wrong, you can't blow anything up. So the ones that came out of the door, that's only gonna fit in one spot. There you go, that easy. And then the one that comes off that just goes back into your door. Boom, done. This one here, I believe, goes into the module itself. And then this one has the female end, male end. That easy. And I need to undo this. Little cable tie. And then there's this side, which came out of the door, and it can only go in one of these, so in you go. So that's it. All you're doing is plugging what came with the module into the door. And then these two just go back into the door. That one's already hooked up. And then there's one left for the module itself, which is right here. It's just this little box. And that plugs in just like that. And that's it. That's all the wiring that you have to do. It's just literally plug and play. So now it's a case of just tidying it up, making sure there's no cables sort of hanging down. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm going to tidy it up a little bit, make sure this fuse isn't hanging down, and then we can go ahead and plug these back into the door and put the door back on. It's that easy. It's literally plug and play. So let's do that, shall we? They're also kind enough to include a double-sided Velcro tape. So you can put one side on here, one side on your door, and not have to worry about it.
And what you definitely want to check is that you don't put the module right behind where a door clip is going to go. Done. Dude, how easy was that? That's actually super easy. And you know how I know my car's unlocked right now? Because the mirrors aren't folded in. That's kind of pog. Open. Easy, boys. And then if you look back and you're like, oh, did I lock my car? No, you didn't. Because your mirrors are open. Dude, that's mad. And it's actually, like, I have, I think, 2 dents on the driver's mirror and 1 on the passenger mirror from people opening their doors into my mirrors. Because I've forgotten to press the button when I get out the car, so. That is, for how easy it is, that's pretty awesome, dude. I love it. I really love it. Thanks again to Jason from Mod Society. His link for his shop is in the description below. If you want to say thank you and show your support to Jason, go ahead and check it out down there for a quick, easy mod that might save you a mirror. Thanks again, Jason. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. However long that's going to be, I love it.